And we're good. Okay. So, video from a guy that has a face for radio. Video is something that I've been doing for, my gosh, 5 years at least in the real estate sector. I was doing stuff here. I'm in Vegas, and I was doing stuff here. I was doing Periscope videos back 4 or 5 years ago before Facebook Live came out. And I was one of the first ones to get Facebook Live. They ran their algorithms. I was one of the first ones to get it here in Vegas. And also, I've probably done now 700 to 800 homes with realtors here in town. So I know video really, really, really well. Thanks, Jennifer. I look forward to hearing from you too. Kind of, I don't know, nobody else is around. My mom is there and the dog's outside. So everyone else is upstairs or out back. Thank God. They don't want to hear me. Trust me, I blather all day. So we go and chat about video. I'm going to be also very interactive. And hi, Mandy. And so if and when you have questions, throw them out. It's okay. Go ahead and put it in the chat if you're on Zoom, or go ahead and put it. There's a little bit of a delay on the live stream. So when I see it, I will go ahead and answer those as well. No problem. So first of all, is anybody here right now shooting video? Are you guys using video? If you are, just say yes. I just want to get an idea of the audience. And if you are, if you're using video right now, also, are you on YouTube as well? I'd love to know that one. So Mandy says yes. I'd like to know anybody else that is on. Robert is on it as well. And YouTube is something we're going to talk about later on in this series. What I want to do is really go over, in this one, it's going to be getting comfortable on video. Next, we're going to talk about, next week will be video content and the lost art of storytelling and what you should be putting out on your videos, my suggestions. Hi, Kristen. And then the following week, we're going to talk about where and when to send your videos, and we'll do that. And also, I'll be posting on my personal Facebook page and also the North American Title Southern Nevada Facebook business pages, suggested gear that if you're going to step up your video game for audio, video, lighting, all of that. I'm gonna put together a doc and upload that as well, and I'll be putting my info on there too. So we'll be chatting about all that down the road, but for right now, we're really just going to take some baby steps. And I know a lot of people have hesitation and a challenge with video. And what do you do? And oh my gosh, I look horrible and I can't do it. And I'm too scared. And my feet are sweating, even having the conversation about shooting video. Oh, heart palpitations, right? It's right up there with public speaking. It is tantamount to public speaking. And for a lot of people, public speaking there's a greater fear of public speaking than death of a spouse. It's huge. So I empathize with you, but I don't understand it that much because I have no fear of it. Hence me doing this, looking like this. Just don't care, but do okay doing it. So what's your favorite brokerage that generate leads for their agents? Tina, I'm not going there on this. Kidding me? So that's the stuff that I will be talking about with a one-on-one with people. Someone's asking for the Zoom meeting ID. It's 482-346654. But you can also, Robert, just be right on Facebook Live and you're fine. Okay, so number one thing, you're scared to do videos, or you're talking to somebody that is scared to do videos. And the thing you've got to understand is this: how many people, if you're scared of doing videos and you're in sales, you're a realtor, how many people do you interact with on a monthly basis, face-to-face or now with Zoom? Hundreds, right? Hundreds. So how many of those people have told you, you look awful? Oh my gosh, I can't do it. I just can't stare at you. I cannot do it. None of them. You are your own worst judge. Stop it. Get over it. The little imperfections that you have, you are blowing them way out of proportion. You are awesome like everybody else. And that's why you're doing what you're doing. And that's why people want to work with you. That's why people want to make the most important, most stressful decision of their lives in buying or selling a home or a piece of real estate with you because of who you are. And that's your personality and your professionalism and how you carry yourself. But more importantly, guess what? It's how you look. Yeah, it's how you look, because now everybody's out taking a selfie with their realtor and posting stuff with their realtor. So guess what? They love you for who you are. Embrace who you are as a person, okay? Biggest thing, embrace who you are. If you can be happy with looking in the mirror at who you are, you can do video. It's totally okay. You're fine. I will also tell you, as a caveat to this, if you don't embrace video, it will have a dramatic effect on your revenue moving forward. Video has been huge for a while now, and with COVID-19 coming on, it is now the new normal. This is the new normal. To do a Zoom or a Facebook Live is the new normal. Get used to it. If you're not comfortable with this, you need to be comfortable with who you are. Find balance in your life. This isn't all about work. Have hobbies. Go meditate. I go for power walks. You know why I go for walks? Because if you run, you get home faster. I don't want to go home faster. I want to be gone. 2-hour walk. See ya. So find balance in your life. Be comfortable with who you are. Surround yourself with people that you love, honor, and cherish, but will also give you really good constructive criticism and feedback on how you're doing and what you're doing. It'll help elevate who you are as a realtor. That is critical for your evolution and what you're doing. What's going on right now with social distancing and the use now of more technology will have an effect of twofold. I think you're going to see 20 to 30% of realtors become eviscerated, gone from the market because they have the inability to pivot and evolve. They won't do it and they'll be gone. That's okay. It's evolution. It just happens. But then the other thing you're going to see is people really stepping it up with using video and becoming amazing storytellers. That is already happening. I'm seeing it all the time with people that I'm coaching and working with. So please get used to it. The worst video is the one you don't send. The worst video is the one you don't post. You understand that? The worst video is the one you don't send to somebody. The worst video is the one that you don't post. Stop judging yourself so harshly and so critically. You are a beautiful, wonderful person. Celebrate that. And let other people see who you are. Fly your flag. Please fly your flag. So, as we talk about doing individual videos, and I have a little bit of homework for you as well, do not take multiple takes of a video. All you've got to do is take this. Hi, Ashley. I think you're awesome too. Thank you. If anybody comments, by the way, I will respond to all of you. So most people are using this. This is called a cell phone. Probably never heard of it. They're brand new. Nobody really has one. New technology, right? I'm kidding. Shoot the freaking video and send it. That's it. Don't look to make sure that, well, for those of you that have hair, that your hair is perfect, or, oh my gosh, COVID-19, my roots are showing. No, don't care. Don't care. I'm a bald guy, oily T-zone, bags under my eyes because I have 3 kids. Don't care, because I know I have a great message to share with people, and that's all that matters. So thanks, Nick. Thank you. So that's what you've got to also come to grips with. Embrace who you are. Always use your first take. Because here's the funniest thing ever. Ever hear of a show called America's Funniest Home Videos? Remember when Bob Saget did it? He was funny. He was funny. That's all bloopers. All that is funny videos of people at home or at work or whatever in life. It's one of the highest rated TV shows ever watched. Is blooper reels. Remember Dick Clark used to have blooper show too? long time ago. So you're welcome, Dean. You're welcome, Robert, and you're welcome, Ray. So if bloopers are so popular on TV, why are we afraid to go ahead and share our bloopers? Why are we afraid to share our, our stuff, our imperfections? If we stammer or stutter or screw things up. Like my lighting right now is not that great because I forgot to put my ring light over my webcam. And I was gonna go get it. I'm like, screw it. I'll just keep going. I don't care. Then you get to see half of me better than the other half. You're welcome, Ray. So when you're shooting videos, and if you are a realtor and you start shooting videos, you're gonna go out like a series of videos, or you're doing a market update about a certain area or an open house or a just listed. For the love of video Jesus, do stuff that have bloopers in them and send them. The reason why you want to send bloopers, the reason why you want to send funny stuff, it humanizes who you are. None of us are perfect at all. Thank you, Ella. So do you. So the more you can show your imperfections, the more relatable you are to your audience. Newsflash, we all don't look like Brad Pitt. We all don't look like Gwyneth Paltrow. And guess what? When you see them in the movies, it's multiple takes. There's filters on the cameras. There's a ton of makeup, and they do it over and over and over again. Hey, Adam. Adam Schwartz just posted on Facebook. He is close to perfect, and he really is. I'd give Adam about a 98.7% perfection ratio. Adam's pretty perfect. So the more you can put out stuff of you flubbing your words, screwing things up, being funny, and you get the giggles. Ever see those videos? Those are the best. Especially if you have a really infectious laugh. And if your laugh makes other people laugh, oh my gosh, get that on video, please. It is important that you share who you are. Harveen just showed her video faces. I love it. Have video faces. Hi, Renee. So you need to celebrate who you are. You are imperfect. You are not the absolute best person in the world, and you are 100. You are a 10 out of 10. You're not. Nobody is. And that's why people will want to relate to you, by showing your imperfections as well. Think about that for a second. People will actually embrace you for not having the perfect life, for not having the perfect Instagram post of the perfect meal and the perfect sunset. Be you. So you got a little booger hanging out of your nose, or you've got pepperoni from pizza last night still in your teeth. So what? Because guess what? Everybody's been doing that. Everyone's been there. Everyone's had that. Thank you, Ella. Adam loves my hair today. Thank you, Adam. I did it just for you. Do you like my middle part? I did an 80s middle part. Can you tell? You're welcome, Danielle. So embrace the imperfect you. Embrace the imperfect you. You can then be more comfortable sharing the imperfect you via a video platform. If you can do that, you will make more people happy with the impact you have on their lives. People get to see you in a multidimensional conversation, because this is so much better than a text message or an email that is just letters. You can't tell voice inflection, body language, anything like that from a text or an email unless you're using video. So present who you are, celebrate who you are, be the person that you are, embrace that, why people love you and go to you already, and let more people see who you are with video. And for the love of God, be funny. And for the love of God, share when you screw things up. Andrew says, I can tell you're freakishly all in your videos. It makes me feel comfortable. Well, thank you. Andrew's one of my favorite redheads of all time. Robert asks, would you send a video to text the clients? Absolutely, we'll talk about that in a second. Oh yeah, freakishly tall, yes. Eric says, real estate is such a dry and conservative industry. Yes, but it's changing. Do you believe having fun or imperfections will take away from the sterile environment? I hope that having fun and showing imperfections takes away from the sterile environment of real estate, Eric. I hope it does. I hope that of the couple hundred people, probably a couple thousand people that'll watch this video, if I can touch a couple of you to the point where you get out of your comfort zone and are okay with sharing who you are, quirky, wacky, funny, mission accomplished. I've done my job. And I'll be doing my job along. This is going to be a multi-series of videos that we'll be doing every single week for 45 minutes to an hour tops. That's it. So don't hide behind the perfect version of yourself that's not there, that you're striving to get. Celebrate the imperfect version of you that everyone already loves, embraces, and cherishes. You as someone's partner, as business companion, a parent, family member, sibling, they love you for who you are. Why not take that and blast it out to even more people on video so they get to see that? Is amazing. Leslie said she posted a pic where she had a piece of cilantro in her teeth. Wasn't incredibly obvious, but it called herself out on it, and so many direct messages from people telling me they loved it. Posted a less than perfect pic. Brilliant. Leslie, that's awesome. I want everyone to go on Amazon now, because don't go to the store, social distancing, and get as much cilantro as you can and do some cilantro vids. You want to really know if somebody loves you or not? Take a piece of something and just put it there on purpose and talk to them. If someone truly loves you and you're like a one-on-one conversation, they're gonna be like, hey man, you got a little something in your teeth. If you go back to your after a meeting, or you go home and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, look at that giant piece of dead skin that I had sitting in my brow. I talked to that person for 45 minutes and they didn't tell you, that's not somebody you can trust. What you need is the person that's going to tell you, you got something there. Someone that's really your homie is going to take their finger and they're going to go, come here a minute. And they're going to take that piece of cilantro out of your teeth for you. So celebrate who you are. You have to do that. Now, Steve says my fly is down. Steve, I will tell you right now, the fly is not down because I'm wearing, you can't really see, but I'm wearing shorts. So, but thank you for bringing that up. Okay, you made me look. So good on you. 2 points for Steve. Now, Ivan's saying, ha, 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 yeah, that's great. Love it. You're welcome, Jennifer. And actually, yes, only spouses will do that, but spouses and also your best friends will be there for you to tell you. You're welcome, Ella. Now, next, I have homework for everybody that's watching this video. All of you. I want you to make a list of 5 people that unconditionally love you. 5 of them. Who can you think of right now? They love you unconditionally, no judgment whatsoever. You just have this. It could be a sibling, it could be a friend, but who is that person that loves you so much and cares for you and cherishes you? A really good friend, someone that you work with, that you love. And I want you to think of those 5 people. And guess what? I'll even give you extra credit. I'll give you an extra one. You can make it 4. I'll be one of them. Okay, because I love all of you for being on this right now. I love all of you for watching this and coming and spending your time with me right now. And what I want you to do is think about, if you were to text them, what would you say? What would you say to them if you were just to pick up your phone right now to that person that you know cares for you and loves you? And what would you text them? Think about that. And what I want you to do before next week, before we do this next week, is I want you to send a video of what you are going to text them. Send a video to them and have me be one of those people. And I will put on here, on both places, my cell phone number, and you can go ahead and send it to me as well. It's 702-556-1966. And I want you to send me, along with 4 other people, a text message in video of you. I don't care what you say. There, all of you have it. We got a couple hundred people on live stream and also on Zoom. So my phone should be blowing up like this whole week. I expect it to, I want it to, because I want to help you become better. I want to help you become a better version of you. I want you to think about, if you're going to send me a text, it could just be, hey, Jeff, how are you? If I don't know you and you are sending me a text, introduce yourself. What's your name? What part of the country you're from? And what's your favorite food? You could do that. Mine used to be steak, then I went plant-based. Amarita's asking, is there going to be a replay of this? There will be. I'll think if I could do a screen share. It's going to be posted to my this will all be done, a replay of this on my YouTube channel. Should be on there, so it'll be good. If not, it's also going to be on it's on Lab Coat Agents. It'll be there forever, so that's fine. But so your homework is this: you've got my phone number, 556-1966, 702-556-1966. And I want you to shoot a video of what you would say if you were to text me. But don't, if you just send me a text message, I won't answer it. I won't look at it, but I'll reply back with another video to you if you do a video to me. And I'll show you how powerful it is to have that conversation with somebody. And we're then going to talk about how to do one-on-one video text messages. That way you should be communicating with everybody now. And when you do that, and when you send your 4 friends, and when you send me a text video, Virginia, yes, I'm positive. Absolutely. Everyone's like, are you sure your phone's going to blow up? Don't care. Don't care. Joanne, yes, plant-based. I watched Game Changers back in October. Ever since then, forget it. I'll do, but no, actually, yeah, I'll do just like butter or eggs, but beyond that, yeah, almond milk and everything else, man, I'm done. Yeah. Hi, Shauna. I love Shauna Rushing. So, okay. Bomb. Yes, Steve, we'll talk about Bomb next week. Awesome, Franklin. I love you. Feel more confident. And yes, Ella, video texts are cool. Video texts are the new cool. There's no better way for you to get your point across, for you to get your message across by sending a video to somebody, unless you're with them in person. And that's not going to happen. So Amarita's asking, how do we do a video text? All you do is, if you have I have an Apple, but you just shoot a video. And by the way, when you're shooting a video, we'll talk about more of this in later discussions, but when you're shooting a video, 45 degrees, always have it at a 45-degree angle above you. The reason why is this: psychology of video. You want your audience looking down on you. You want to be submissive to your audience. It makes them feel more comfortable interacting with you. If you look at any David Letterman, some of you that are younger have no idea who David Letterman is, but David Letterman was a talk show host for years on CBS. And then before that, it was NBC. Well, David Letterman is notoriously insecure. So if you look at many of his interviews, his chair is higher than the couches, than the people that he was interviewing. World-renowned stars, famous people. He always felt he was not even close to them. So he sat higher than them in his studio to look down on them to feel more secure. You need to be that way as well. Be submissive in your video to where you're holding this up at a 45-degree angle and shoot the video. Look up at the camera. If you ever see me give you a feedback on a video, if I put 45 degrees in a message to you, that's why. And I'm doing it just because it's constructive criticism to make you better, okay? Because you want to interact with your audience, and you want your audience to feel comfortable with who you are. Because guess what? Your audience is going to look at you and go, oh my gosh, this person has it all together. This person's amazing. This person has no problems whatsoever. Yeah, you do. And so you want them to feel more comfortable, and you want them to look down on you. Very important. So, hi, Corley. We'll talk all about software. Amrita's asking about software for microphones. We'll talk a little about that today. but we'll also talk about a lot of that stuff next week and the following week. Corley, who's here in Henderson, Nevada, love you, Jeff Fargo. I love you too. Wish they would have captured me fall into my client's pool while staging for photos. Oh my gosh, that's gold. That would have been absolute gold. But that's the kind of stuff that's just hysterical. Okay, that's just absolutely hysterical. So I want you all to I've posted my personal cell phone number in Zoom and in the live feed on Lab Code Agents. And I want you to text me a video of yourself. If you already know me, just say, hey. If you don't know me, we've never talked before, say who you are, what part of the country you're in, and who do you work for. Those are good. And if you want to do your favorite food or whatever, I don't care. Tell me whatever you want. Whatever you would text me, just do that. So those are the biggest things that you need to do. And also, I want you to use my name in the text to me. Use that person's name when you're texting them. Don't just say, hey, blah, 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 blah. Use their name, personalize the video. We'll talk in later on, further these classes, we'll talk about how to do mass videos that look like it's personalized to one person. That's like Jedi mind trick stuff that I know how to do, and I'll teach you that later on. But right now, I want you to get comfortable just with using this and shooting a little video and text it to 4 people that you know individually. Send them out, mentioning that person's name, and have one of those people be me. So there's only 4 you have to do. Remember, like when we were in school and they'd say, all right, there's 100 questions, but I'm going to give you the answer to 1 of them or 2 of them. I'm doing that right now. Instead of 5, you have 4 people that you need to text with a video, and I'll be one of them. Okay. So that's what we'll do with that. Now, I want to know, and I'm putting this out to everyone that's on right now. What do you feel is your biggest challenge with video, with the entire video platform? Why are you not doing video now? The one thing that is the challenge for you, is it that you don't have a YouTube channel? Is it that it just makes you a fear of judgment? But share that. I'd like to know. Perfection. Agreed. It's a one-sided conversation. Sarah, I agree. Some of them are one-sided. Content, we'll talk about that one. One-sided conversations, we're taking that out of the equation right now, Sarah, because I'm asking everyone to comment. And also what I'm doing is whenever somebody comments on live stream or on Zoom, I'm going ahead and interacting with them as fast as I can. So that's huge, but you want to be interacting and mention them by name. Natasha says, topic, what to say. Next week, we're going to go into the lost art of storytelling and content and what you should be talking about. That's next week. We'll be talking about that. Virginia says your accent. If you, that's a great point. If English is your second language and you speak another language fluently, why not do a video in that language to people that know, that understand and speak that language? Do that as well. But trust me, it's not as bad as you think at all. It's not that bad. A lot of people just say they're not comfortable with doing it, finding the right things to say. I'll be helping you all with content. And again, I call it the lost art of storytelling. And we'll be going through that one very, very soon, actually next week. Same time, same channel, we'll be doing that one. I'm getting asked, how often should you send out a video message? Every day, all day. As often as you're texting somebody or emailing somebody. If you can make it a video, make it a video. Would you recommend, what's the mix between business and personal on videos? I'd be 80% personal. Let them bring it back to business. Unless you have something that's like gold that you want to talk business about that no one else has, but there's almost guarantee you don't have that. So very heavy into personal and your own personal brand. Ashley, I guarantee that you are much more interesting than you think. I guarantee you're an interesting person. I guarantee I could go on your Facebook stuff right now or stalking on Instagram and see that you're an extremely interesting person. I bet dollars to donuts on that one. Monique is asking, should it be on YouTube first and then upload, or just the video from your personal iPhone? I would always, good question. I would go ahead and shoot the video. If you could do a live stream, great. Save it to your desktop and then upload it to YouTube. YouTube will be talking about in the future, by the way. YouTube is absolute gold. All of you should have a YouTube channel. We'll be talking about that later on further in future discussions, though. That's a giant one. It's free advertising for you. Guess who owns YouTube? Google owns YouTube. Hello, biggest search engine on the planet. And they want you to post stuff because no two videos are alike, ever. I could say, hi, and then go, hi. There's no way those two, me saying hi, are the same. My head is off a couple millimeters, or my voice was not the same octave. They're different. It's organic. Google loves that stuff. So that's what you need to do. Robert, great question. Does too often become annoying or diluted? It becomes annoying if you're a realtor and you're constantly asking for referrals. Don't be that realtor. It becomes annoying if you think it's annoying. Less is more. One of the greatest platforms that is out right now to thank your clients is called Client Giant. And my buddies own it. And I've known them since they started it. And Jeff Jekyll and Jay O'Brien, they're amazing. And they do it all by, it is white glove service, and they do it for realtors. You pay them, they send thank you gifts out, you get all the credit. Nothing at all says Client Giant on it. So the less you do about you being a realtor, the better. Like, the great analogy that they use is this. Who's cutting up some tomatoes and they look at the knife, it says Jeff Fargo on it. Oh, Jeff's a great guy. I got to use him on my next transaction, right? I'm going to refer him some business. No. So in your messaging, it needs to be empathetic to the audience. We'll talk about storytelling next week. So that's a great one. How do you get views on your YouTube channel? Ooh, that's a 32-cent question, Linda. We'll get into that one too down the road. I'll help you with your with YouTube as well. So also, what apps are you guys using? For those of you that are doing video right now, are there apps that you are using? Ella has just started a garden group. Perfect. Ella you get a really awesome golf clap. A garden group has nothing to do with real estate whatsoever, but it's people with a common interest, i.e. gardening, getting together online and talking and sharing ideas and sharing, here's the acidic level of soil and fertilizer and seeds I use and the times a year to grow stuff, right? It's kind of what you do. My dad has a garden back in New York, so I know. So that's what I would, I think things like that are wonderful to do. Robert asks, are certain topics content taboo? Yes, certain topics and content are taboo. I used to bartend in college, and this is the story I tell everybody. When I bartended in college, fights always, when they broke out at closing time, were over three things: religion, politics, or a girl, or a guy. Four things. So in saying that, the third rail, the things you do not want to touch, two of them, religion and politics. Do not do it. Because if you do that, especially now with politics, love him or hate him, Trump is a polarizing person. He has a polarizing personality. I'm from New York, so I embrace it. I know his style. It's not for everybody. I'm a registered independent, by the way. So that is polarizing, and you don't like Trump. If you post that you do like Trump, there is a 100% chance you're going to lose business because someone's going to judge you for the fact that you've endorsed somebody. Any political candidate, local, state, national, whatever, void it. That, and also religion. It doesn't matter who or what you pray to, as long as you are trying to be a better version of yourself every day and be empathetic to people and be selfless in your actions and help others whenever you can. That's the most important thing. I don't care if you pray to a tree, as long as you're loving on that tree and you're super cool with that tree, awesome. So that's huge. Religion and politics are things you do not want to go near in your video content or any content at all. Again, another one, strong accent. I'm Hispanic trying to speak English. Adriana, great question, and a couple ways to go about dealing with that. And one is do more videos in Spanish. Vegas is a melting pot. I work with people here, 30, 40 different languages, campaigns I've helped with the marketing here in Vegas. So I would do that. Also, there is a great source, rev.com, R-E-V, rev.com, and your videos can be captioned. They can have subtitles at the bottom. And so it's like $1.25 a minute is all they charge. That's it. So you can use Rev, R-E-V.com, and Rev can caption your videos for you. And that'll make you more comfortable. And then you can edit them and make them, the way you want, and do all that. It's hard not to respond to any COVID stuff. Good point, Ella. And you know what? If you, I respond to COVID stuff all the time. But you want to say, hey, I'm not Dr. Fauci, and I'm not on the president's board for coronavirus. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a respiratory therapist. I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. I don't know, but I'm a pretty smart person with common sense. And this is what I think. You could do that. Just be careful what you say. A lot of it, what you're going to say, other people have already thought of. They're just afraid to say it. You're welcome. Adriana, you're welcome. I'm happy to talk to you more about that offline. So that's huge. If any of you are, and we're going to talk about this down the road, good apps to use. I use a really good app I love. It's called D-Shake, D-E-S-H-A-K-E, D-Shake. And it's on the App Store. I think it's free or close to free. It's super cheap to use, but you want to use D-Shake. I have what's called essential tremors. My hands shake. See them shake? I take pills for it. My hands still shake. I haven't had a drink, by the way, in 13 years. I don't drink, but my hands shake. So for me to shoot video, they're shaky a lot. And D-Shake will make it so it's more firm, and it will go ahead and take care of a good chunk of that for you. All of us have that unless you're using a gimbal or you've got stuff on a tripod. We all are shaky videos. D-Shake is a great app that you can use. I think it's free, or if not, it's really cheap. It's not that expensive to get. I recommend you get that. And you can upload your video once you shoot it into D-Shake and send that out. I love that one. Can we do other topics besides real estate? Can I offer tips for decoration? Absolutely, Virginia. I hope you do. I want you to offer tips on decoration. I want you to offer tips on landscaping. The more you talk about yourself, if you love stamp collecting and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm a dork, I collect stamps. I guarantee you there's people out there that love stamps just as much, if not more than you. Talk about that. Start a Facebook group about that. And oh, by the way, you're a realtor. It'll be in your profile. People will see that what you do for a living is that you're a realtor. But oh my gosh, yes. And we're going to talk about that one next week. I'll do a post on Lab Coat Agents, and also I'll send stuff out on my own personal stuff. Advertising next week is going to be video content and the lost art of storytelling. And I will share with you the sources that you can be going to get fresh content that's free dollars and free cents, free, and also how to be presenting who you are as a person and telling that story. Because people want to work with folks that they like and they trust and that are vulnerable. That's you. You're not perfect. Newsflash, your parents were wrong. You're not perfect, and that's okay. Virginia, you are 100% welcome. Corley's asking, what's our homework this week? One more time. This is your homework. Your homework is to write down a list of 5 people that you love and they love you, your homies, right? And if you were to send them a text message, what would you say in that text message? Instead of texting them, I want you to shoot a video of what you would say and send it to them. And it doesn't have to be 5 people, it can be 4. I will be one of those people. I want you to send me a video text. And if we've never met before, just introduce yourself, say hi, and say what part of the country you're from and who do you work for. And just give me something cool about yourself. That's it. And if you are on Lab Coat Agents, 556-1966, here comes my cell phone number. So if you don't know me, you can send me a text. And I want my phone to blow up. Thanks, Rashawn. I saw Metallica here. They came here to Vegas a year and a half ago, and I still have pictures on Instagram. They played in the round. It was general admission on the floor, standing room only, and I was 20 feet back from James Hetfield. It was amazing, just amazing. One of the best concerts of my entire life. Absolutely fantastic. I would say social distancing be damned. If they came back again, I'm in. I'm going. I'm there. So let's recap. I've got 2 minutes left. Recap is this: get over who you are. Get over the fact that you're not perfect. Embrace the fact that you're not perfect and get it on video. Be funny. If you screw the video up, it doesn't matter. Send it. Do not take multiple takes. Do not take multiple takes. Think of 5 people that you know that you want to text to say hi, and shoot a video. Use their name in each video and send individual videos out. And I can be one of them. I put it's in the feed for those of you that came on late, but I put my cell phone number in the stream. I want you to send me a video. Introduce yourself. If I don't know you, say hi. Where are you from? Tell me your thoughts on life. Because guess what? I'll reply back to you. I really will. I have no life. This is what I do. Just interact with people. And I love it. I'm glad, Adriana. Jill, you're welcome. And you're welcome, Robert. You stay safe as well. So that's your homework, my friends. We've got 1 more minute. I am very punctual with stuff. So we will end at 1:45. And I love you all. I want to thank you all for coming on. If you want to see real quick, I'll go into, if you want to follow me on any of social media stuff at all. Let's see, it's going to let me. Yep. We can go into Facebook, and here's my Facebook page, my personal page. If you want to follow me, and it's a picture of me with a mask on, Jeff Fargo. Send me a friend request on Facebook. I will accept it. And you can see what I'm doing, how I tell a story, and copy what I'm doing. Also, you can go to hold on a second, almost done. YouTube, North American Title, Southern Nevada, and I'm putting up videos of everything is on there. So you can go to there. And then also, I love Instagram. Love Instagram. Jeff.Fargo is there. So thank you. We're at 1:45. I shall end everything. You're the best. Love you. Mwah. See you next week. Take care. Do great things.